overall, wow, you're getting so much content with this game. So first things first, right off the bat, load up the game. You have options. You have your basic stuff, rumble on. You go here to the games, you have all your games. You have things like the original Turtles game for Nintendo. You have the Turtles 2 arcade game for Nintendo. Turtles 3 Manhattan Project for Nintendo. You have the Turtles Tournament Fighters for Nintendo. Of course, you have the Game Boy version of Fall of the Foot Clan, Turtles 2 Back from the Sewers, Game Boy, and then Turtles 3 Radical Rescue for Game Boy as well too. Then you have Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, Teenage Mutant Turtles, Turtles in Time arcade game. You have the Super Nintendo version of Turtles in Time, Tournament Fighters Super Nintendo, Hyperstone Heist as well here too. So many classic games, and the cool thing about these is some of these though, like right here for example, if you click on enhancements, you have things like starting levels, so you can pick where you want to start at. You can go to God mode, so you can turn it on or off. So if you turn it on, then it says right here you become immune to most damage and able to hit and defeat most enemies with a single hit, which we were doing. We're literally destroying the foot soldiers and the bosses with one hit. Button dash allows players to dash using a single button. Remove penalty bombs, disables the penalty bombs, but the game drops on players in certain circumstances. Nightmare mode, toggle mode in the arcade that dramatically increases the number of enemies. Jesus Turbo mode allows players to move at double their speed, etc. So each game has their own set of enhancements, with some of them having that God mode as well too. So that's interesting. So, and then of course you can watch. So let's just say for example Manhattan Project. I can click Y and watch the AI play here, the CPU play it, and I believe it's pretty much goes through the whole game not getting hit. But the cool thing is you can actually you can play the game. So like if you're right in the middle of the game, you can just be like, all right, well we're gonna start the game up. I want to play it. So if you hit Y, then you're playing the game. So that's cool. So you can watch them or you can play it. So that's cool as hell. Other things as well too, you can change the region. So you can change from the Famicom version, the Japanese version, Famicom version, to the US version. So in this case, let's go to Super Nintendo. We have the the North American version, and then we have the Super Famicom version. So you can change regions back and forth. You can watch, and you can do enhancements as well too to some of the games. Not all of them have enhancements, but some do. So that's awesome. Let's go back online. If you click on online, you can play the Hyperstone Heist from the Genesis. You can play the arcade version of course, the Turtles game, the Turtles in Time. You can play Tournament Fighters, which I tried and got my butt kicked, but yeah. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 games you can play online. I did try Turtles in Time. That's 4-player. That was a lot of fun. There was some when there was all 4 players on the screen. There was lots of lag, but it was still pretty good. Did not bother me one bit. I did try, like I said, Tournament Fighters. Got my butt kicked. I had no lag on that. The only bad thing about online is if your host leaves, then he takes you out of the whole entire game. So let's just say, for example, you're on the very last stage, or close to the last stage, and he leaves, you're done. So that's it. So again, online is there. Couch co-op, of course, is there. We did options. Local play is couch co-op. Or yeah, it's local play. So Turtles Lair gives you the boxes. So again, we can check out the game boxes of each game. So here's the first Turtles game for NES. Then we have the Famicom version. The Famicom version of this one. Manhattan Project. There's the US version, or the North American version, and then of course we have the Famicom version. Keep on going. We have the Game Boy versions of some of the games with the Japanese version as well too. Then of course we have Turtles in Time, the North American version. And we have the Super Famicom version. So we can see all the different game boxes, game manuals as well too. This is something that's really interesting. So say for example we take a look at Turtles 2, the arcade game. We click on it and we can legit go through the whole freaking manual. How awesome is that? We can go through the whole entire manual, guys. Just the fact that they took all these manuals and just put them into this game and dumped them in here for you to be able to go through and take a look at is just fantastic. So wow. So here's Super Nintendo. I remember I had this booklet as well too. It's crazy. Here it is. So just go through. Look at all the man, it's just, wow. Wow. Okay, let's go back. If you go to ads and catalogs, you can see magazine advertisements. So I remember this one. Most of these I remember. Look at this. So different ads and stuff. Oh my god, this one here is a classic. This is on the side of the arcade machine. But again, wow. Different ads, catalogs and media kits. So freaking cool. There's just so much content that's been thrown into this. You can literally sit here forever and just kind of go through all the cool stuff that's in here. It's fantastic. Alright, let's go back. Comic books, you can look at different, you can go through here. It's not the whole entire comic book, I don't believe. It's just the covers. Yeah, just the covers of the comic book. So, you get the IDW comics, look at all the different issues. Look at this. Adventures. Go through here, look at the different covers and such as well too. I wonder if they have the most recent. No, it's just the old one, looks like. Okay. Either way though, man, it's something cool to add. Wow. Alright. Animated shows, you can go through here and like look at season 1, season 2, season 3, 4, there's 10 seasons of the original series. So you can go through here and you can see like screenshots, screen captures of the original series as well too. Man, this is so much stuff to do. So many activities. 2003 Turtles, the Fox Turtles. You have, of course, the 2012 Nickelodeon. You have the 2018 Nickelodeon as well too. The Rise, season 2. Again, just you can go through and see everything. So that's awesome. Behind the scenes, you can go through and see different like experts. Look at that. I remember a lot of this stuff, man. This is so cool. Wow. Excerpts, should say. Let's see. AS version, you can go through and see different things. Design documents, enemy designs. Holy cow. There's just so much you can do, guys. So much. So different stuff here. Music, you have the soundtrack, so you can go through and listen to like the Turtles in Time soundtrack. The original one, and of course the SNES version.
Pizza power!
Oh my god, it's so cool. Yeah, you can go to Alley Cat Blues. Wow, so you can go through the whole entire soundtrack of different games. Rocko Rescue. Wow. 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 It's awesome. Soundtracks in there. Strategy guide. This is interesting. So you get, so for each game you get a little strategy guide. So it'll show you like different tips and such for how to beat Rocksteady, how to do this. So you get tips and stuff. Looks like the old like Nintendo like Power magazines with some Game Pro magazines, electronic, you know, just electronic game monthly magazines as well too, all thrown into here. So really cool stuff. So for tournament fighters, you got some tips here as well. So you can interact, so you can like zoom in. You know, you can zoom in on it as well too. Look at this. Just so cool. There's just so much fun stuff you can do. If you search, it's kind of interesting. So if you go down here and search, you can click on like, let's just go to all. Watch this. If you go to, let's go to Party Wagon, just for example. You click on it, and you will see the items down below. So down below, it will say all. It's searching everything for the Party Wagon, and you click on search, click Y, and all the party, or everything that has a Party Wagon in it will come up. So I have all the content. That's just amazing. Let's check one more. So we click that. Let's that's vehicles, characters. So for example, let's go to Casey Jones. Search 107 items that have Casey Jones. So wherever Casey Jones is, this is how you're gonna find him. So you can search by Casey Jones here. There he is. So again, it's incredible how much stuff there is in this game. So again, wow. $40, $39.99. 100% worth it, guys. 100% worth it. Just a lot of cool content. So much content thrown here. With the online, like I said, had some lag, but not that bad. But again, though, definitely $40 worth of content you can get out of this game. So I highly recommend picking this up for the content and the fact that you can play online with some of these classic TMNT titles.